Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Back to Spirits. ASMR video. In this video, I am going to be over explaining things to you. Okay? So, the first thing I can over explain is this tape measure. And what this tape measure does is measure things. So right here, it said that you are 6 inches wide. So on here, there is feet and centimeters, and these are inches. So 12 feet. 12 feet is 1 inch, as you may know. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 1 feet. And it is made by Auto Solutions. And it is 12 feet long. And 12 feet long tape measure. As you can see, it is yellow. And this right here is a reddish orange. And you can see it works quite normally. And with each thing right here, it goes to 10 centimeters, which is apparently 3.5 meters. I don't know if that's correct, but and it has this handle right here, which you can use to the handle also makes it an interesting noise. Sorry about that. Sorry if it makes bad sound. And it has this thing right here, which you could clip on to something. It's a clip. A plastic metal sort of clip. And this thing right here, when you measure, once you put it down, it stops the measure. So here's 4 inches. But if you do it right here and stop it, this is 7 inches. So you see how it works. And it has these screws in the case. as I said, it's 12 feet, so let me just measure the screen really quick. It seems that the screen is about 3 inches. The next item that we have here is a piece of cardboard. It's just a normal piece of cardboard, and it has a little ripped edge right here, so it has some sort of personality. And this cardboard has these little lines right here. On one side, but on the other, it doesn't. It's not as visible. And if you can see on the camera, it has these little ridges, these bumps. If we count, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This cardboard has 25 little lines right here. And we can also measure it. You can see it is about a feet and 1 foot and a half. You can measure the side. That's also about a foot and a half. But this side is longer than this side. And with cardboard, people use it and make cardboard boxes. And with the cardboard boxes, the people put items inside. And it serves as sort of a storage for items. And as you know, basically like everyone has a cardboard box laying around somewhere. So this is it, a piece of cardboard. What else can you use this for? Cardboard is a type of paper. It's made out of paper. And paper comes from wood. So this is technically wood. So I don't know what specific tree it comes from, but this is wood. Paper is very thin to slice, thin sliced wood, like super thin, and some cardboard. It's, as you can see, it won't focus, but as you can see, it's layered. So here, maybe this is a better angle. So it's cardboard is layered. So you see there's a bottom layer and there's holes. There's a little pattern right there. You see how it goes like that. It goes up and down and leaves space, which is why you can see through it a little. And then there's another piece. So collectively, just this little piece of cardboard is made out of many pieces of paper. And yeah, so that is the cardboard. The next trigger I have is this. I don't know how well you can see that, but this is a keychain. Tell me if you like that sound. But this is a keychain. And as you can see, with this keychain, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops. So there's 5 loops within this little keychain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's also this big part that you attach stuff to by doing this. You can attach it to like a part of your belt or your keychain or your backpack. And then you can wear it. And there's multiple holes. You see, we can count the holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This big hole, and then 11. This thing. So there's 11 holes within this keychain part. But once you get to the actual thing right here, you see it is a Egyptian god. Some sort of Egyptian god. When I got this, it didn't have the specific god's name, but as you can see, the god wears a unique attire in Egyptian culture. All gods wear something sort of similar to this. So they have this like almost like armor this skirt almost looking thing and a unique hat. Yeah, so as I was saying, there's this unique hat thing that they wear, and the mask, you can see how it's pointy. It's pointy right there. They have some mask with a like unique pattern, and so in the Egyptian, in ancient Egypt, there were gods that ruled each century of the kingdom. I think, if I'm not mistaken. And so these gods, there were multiple gods, right? And the way that they were sort of buried, they were buried in, they were put in a casket, and they were stood up. So, and they were wrapped in bandages, basically like a mummy, and also they, in the Egyptian religion, when people passed away, they took out they buried the people and took out I think they either took out all of their organs and left the heart, or they took out the heart and left the rest of the organs. I think it's the first one, but so they took out the heart, or they took out the organs, one of them, and they put it in what's it called? It's like an urn. They put it in like an urn sort of thing. And it was supposed to be sort of like almost like a good luck and a thank you to the gods in a way. I'm a little rusty on my ancient Egypt history, and I also know that in the afterlife there's multiple stages. I know that the person, whoever dies, has to go through tasks, and they are faced with a weight, and they are weighed against a feather, and if their soul is heavier than the feather, then that means they failed. But if it was lighter than the feather, or balanced with the feather, then it means that they passed. That's what I sort of remember from my classes about ancient Egypt. Sorry if I'm wrong about a lot of that stuff, but I don't know. But that was it for the keychain of the ancient Egyptian god. The next trigger that I have is this bottle of lotion. So this bottle of lotion has this, and this is the lotion that I use every day. I use it before I sleep, and then when I wake up, and then before I go to college, and before I leave the house. Also, I use it after a shower. I use it a lot. This is the lotion. As you can see, it moisturizes and softens. It is also cherry almond scent, which is the original scent. Okay, cherry almond. And it moisturizes and softens, as you know. This scent is 621 milliliters, which equals 21 fluid ounces. You can buy this brand of lotion in the USA, probably at your local Walmart or local grocery store or whatever, you know. And they go for about $6 or $7. I'm not too sure. On the bottom you can see it says it has this symbol, which I think that means it is recyclable. I'm not too sure, but it also has this mechanic. Should I do it? Should I do it? Okay, let's do it. You see the mechanic right there. And I guess we could do some hand sounds now. Hand sounds with the lotion. Does it smell like cherry almond? Okay, let's get back to this lotion. The bottle, it is sort of an off-white color. And this is stuck on with a sticker. Same with this side. It is also stuck on with a sticker. And there's a lot of ingredients in it. Yeah, so this is the lotion and the pump. I always use lotion just whenever, and I think it's good if you do too, to stay moisturized. We can also measure peach pink coloring right here, as well as this. And I think that is it for this video for over explaining and measuring random items. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me just measure you real quick, okay? Okay, good. Almost done, almost done. Okay, good, okay, good. Okay. Okay, good. Good job, good job, good job. Okay. So I am going to end this video off here now after that. So please be sure to like and comment and subscribe and share this video. Let me know what you think of this video. If you get to the end of this video, please comment what is your favorite drink to have on a hot summer day before my summer ends, or it technically